Hello, humans and non-humans alike, and good whatever applies to you. And today we are back on Vampyr. Yeah, I just have to say it like that every time. Alright, continue rats in the hospital. Yep, I actually did click record. Yay! I get paranoid, especially with games with autosave. Oh, then you miss what you miss. Game. Yay, I'm relatively in the same place I was before. That is good. Let's see, who's ill? I still need to make some fatigue medicine. I gotta keep the neighborhood healthy. If anything, just so if I decide to eat someone, they taste better. Yeah, you can just hear the skulls screaming in the night. That is not okay next to the hospital. It was St. Paul's Store. Why don't you just get your cross and just start, I don't know. Cover each cough and sneeze with handkerchief. Walk to work. Do not spit. Drink from your own cup. Avoid crowds. If taken ill, go to bed and send for a doctor. Well, you can't send for a doctor these days. What is cheesecloth exactly? Yeah, someone test that out. See if this cheesecloth still a thing. And I feel like it. Last time I was right in front of his room. I was gonna talk to Edgar. Yeah, I don't exactly know if exiting to the main menu means that, you know, it saves. Let's just make the fatigue medicine. I'm not sure if I want to level up just yet. You see, the district is... people's states change and stuff depending on resting. Like, everything will stay the same, and then you rest.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
Heaven? Heaven ain't offering this gift.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
I mean, he did offer me a job.
Very well.
I'm a bloodsucker.
I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Now, time to raid your office. One of the few rooms I haven't been allowed in yet. Yep, this is more Ackroyd and Strickland bitching and moaning about each other. Rare species of vampire. Ooh. Bye. By mistake during the war. How do you get appointed as a medic by mistake? Well, when you're cutting someone open, they realize you're not actually a medic?
I have just a few questions.
Then ask away. I'm at your service, Doctor.
You mentioned something about a secret society. A brotherhood, if I recall. Could you elaborate?
Certainly. I've been a member of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole for several years. We are pledged to monitor and report vampire activity in England as impartial scientific observers.
That explains your nightly wanderings about the docks and the questions you ask.
I feel it wasn't mere coincidence that led us to that part of town. There was something as yet unseen that set those chain of events in motion.
Yet you don't fear me. And still, you know the monster that lurks beneath the civilized surface.
The Brotherhood has studied your kind for centuries. We believe you are as supernatural as a lion is to a gazelle.
Since I'm the one working for you,
are you sure?
what should I know about Pembroke Hospital?
Well, for many years, we have been the only medical facility in this part of town that people can rely on. We support the community here, as well as provide health care.
Where do we stand today?
Oh, to be honest, we cope on a day-to-day basis. The first wave of the Spanish flu last summer took us by surprise. We lack many of the basic necessities needed.
What do you expect of me?
What we need is hope. You were a soldier. This is a war. This white coat's still a uniform. We fight to help the poor, the sick of the East End, the forgotten.
Well, as long as you actually stick to that and don't do any
Since
weird
you seem quite
experiments
the
on
expert
people.
on vampires, what could you tell me about my condition and how it came about?
As men of science, our first step is always to start with what we know. Forget the myths, the hackneyed scrawlings, and the penny dreadfuls. They do not scratch the surface of the truth you now find yourself in.
The sun. The morning following my transformation. Its rays burned me. There was pain, smoke,
we already know
and my
about that.
skin
You won't
blackened.
You will find there is very little that can kill a vampire, my friend. You have been offered relative immortality. The sun will most certainly hurt you, leaving you weakened and damaged. but it will not destroy you.
Must I take a life to live?
You are a vampire. You feed, and blood is the sole sustenance that can sustain your immortal frame. And only a living creature contains the nourishment you require.
Come on, can't I just suck on a blood pack or something? Damn.
The man we pursued and slew in the canning factory, William Bishop, I believe, was he a vampire?
He was a Skull, technically speaking. The debate rages as to their classification. Some think them a subspecies of vampire, others something else.
Wait, would vampires be like a feline? Like, I'm talking about classification-wise. Would it be like feline to every single other cat? Or like when you break it up to big cats and small cats? And that actually isn't broken up by size, it's broken up by whether they purr or not. So that's a whole different classification, too. I mean, I guess that would be if there's other undead. You could probably feature classifications. I think it's more like a big cat, small cat. Right? Maybe? I don't know. Don't actually know enough about the vampires of this universe
How
to
do
actually
Skulls come into
speculate.
existence?
The name means slave. The etymology may indicate that they are a lesser species of vampire. From what I know, vampires tend to despise them.
Just for clarity,
I mean, the mindless one.
what differences are there between myself and a Skull?
A Skull is easier to eliminate, Jonathan, even if they remain formidable foes for the unprepared. Vampires... Now, vampires exist beyond the mortal realm.
We'll
Well,
see
that's
each
all the
other again
questions
soon.
You're gonna let me ask? Then I'm gone. Bye-bye. So I had to be relatively quiet during the talking bits, because if I try to talk, then the talking bits will take longer. We don't want that. Hello, Rakesh. What are you up to? There we go. Well,
You don't
we
mind
know
if I
where he's
search
getting
your
the
pockets?
stuff for his business now.
Do you, sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you. You see, no one has claimed your body, sir, so it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir, and I thank you for your generous donation.
I really don't have much of a problem with it. Shit, times are tough. Nobody's here claiming the body. Well, I mean, It's not like they're making an effort to find somebody to claim the body, after all. You know, the game really does try to give you reasons you might want to kill someone and drink their blood, too, or not just, you can get levels, but no. This one robs corpses, this one makes people pay for beds in hospitals, and this one accidentally killed somebody. Which is nice. It doesn't really just by killing them, but it does give you enough to unguilt yourself a little.
Is this supposed to be an hospital? A pigsty would smell better.
Well, looking at all the dead bodies. Oh. What the fuck did you do? All the bloody docs gossiping about how my husband has just got that stupid kid. How many times did I tell you to count to 20 before drawing your blade? I could expect to do proper business and have people obey if you keep on killing everyone who dares cross you. Now rumors say some blokes from the dead's family are looking for you, and one of them even swore to kill you. Don't come home tonight. I've seen strange men patrolling the streets. He's on commie militia or something. To arrest you. You're a married man. That's a shocker. Must be a saint or
Hey,
saint or
Doc.
a demon to match your disposition.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
This place is full of sickness and decay. How could I get better in such a dump?
Hey!
Consider yourself lucky that I'm treating all of my patients equally. But don't push your luck.
Don't play the innocent with me. I'm sure you have good reasons to act this way. And also weaknesses that can be exploited.
Am I right to assume your wife's letter pissed you off, Clay?
I was so mad I threw away the knife she got me when we got married.
Your wife gave you a knife as a wedding present.
That
Yeah,
knife has
special
always
lady.
been my lucky charm. If I'd had it in my hand when I got stabbed on that pier, I'd not have been wounded.
Do you want it back?
I don't need it here, but if you'd be kind enough to bring it to me, I'd be really grateful.
A grateful Clay Cox? I might just find your knife and bring it back to you to see that happen.
I can give you directions, but I'll be surprised if you manage to find it. My hideout isn't meant to be found easily.
A lucky charm. I never would have taken you as the superstitious.
Well, I mean, you gotta
We
have
all
a
have
few
our
superstitions
flaws,
to
Doc.
survive.
Mine's to have my weapon of choice for when the really dirty business comes around.
What can you tell me about your marriage, Clay?
Marriage is the sweetest cage, they say. Well, I found myself locked in one with a wild animal.
You mean your wife keeps you on your toes?
No, I mean, we both have claws and we both love to bite.
Oh
I'll
boy.
leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Well, that ought to be a fun marriage.
I'll have a word with Tom. He's really pissed me off this time.
Try not to stab him.
I can endure.
Words usually don't have much stabbing. Maybe some burns, but no stabbing.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
Remember,
You're a
she's
vamp-
the lady from the
The lady
warehouse.
who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air.
See, there's not
I
really
remember
much
you
to
from the
comment
pub
on
with
there,
Dr.
just
Swansea.
music.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is
She
mine,
is a lovely
Doctor.
lady, though.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
Especially since
You
they're
must have
supposed to be helping
countless
you.
questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Can we blush? I mean, we're kind of dead.
Pardon
Is
my
there blood still
boldness, Your Ladyship,
circulating?
but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Are you sure I
Dr.
can't take a
Swansea
nipple?
has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Oh boy.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
That is the truth, but it's also an excellent solution to problems. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
It just might
As
not
the
be
newly
solution
appointed
you
surgeon
want.
of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Again. Well, of course it's true. We're vampires. We have to kill to eat.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
Plus, you know, this is
If
olden
that was
times.
the case,
Dying's
I'd settle the
very
matter
frequent.
myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Better. Answer everything! And let's just see if we can have an extra conversation.
Is our little mystery.
I think of nothing.
My situation is delicate, and it
Yep. Yeah, no, we can't talk to her anymore. Oh, no, that's not good. Okay. Now we finally get to see that locked room that nobody ever... Oh, wait, actually, you have anything to
Good
say
evening,
about
Nurse
the whole...
Brannigan.
Good evening,
Yeah, that's supposed to be grayed out when you finish all the talking points, but doesn't appear to be.
Have you heard rumors of anything underhand going on here at the hospital?
Not the
No,
normal
Doctor.
underhanded,
Never.
the extra underhanded.
Goodbye, nurse.
You know, I mean, we know we got, let's see, your boy accidentally killed a patient. We got 2 people working on a scam to charge people for beds. We got a bunch of doctors bickering with each other to the point they can't even treat patients. In all honesty, I'm surprised this place hasn't just mysteriously gone up in flames.
My blood and soul.
Simpletons, these
They
nurses.
belong to you
Bred with
now.
no respect.
Hello, lady. Oh boy. I don't like this. Ooh, small bag of junk. That's good.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's
I'll
no
go
need
where
for
I
alarm,
please.
madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Bumbling intern.
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
Ha! How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed.
Why
I've
does
been
that
meaning to
name
have a
sound
chat
familiar?
with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off, they are.
Oh, come on. We don't think of you that way. Although we do want us to just smother you with a pillow.
If I didn't know better,
Seem
Miss
like that
Jones,
type.
I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
I already got enough evidence for
Debauchery,
that.
then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
And here's hoping I never have to talk to you ever again. And... oh. Well, that's weird. She's not on the list. Looks like I don't ever have to talk to you
The
again.
patients and staff might know
Yay!
something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Find Nurse Pippa Hawkins. Hello! You still charging people for beds?
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I
Help
don't
with a
care for
pillow.
her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
It is a shame when people get like that. They just seem fueled by... They have to have something
She could have been telling the
complain
truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
Yep.
What can you tell me about
Let
Oh
me.
no, I just asked. Yep. No,
Goodbye.
bye-bye. Wait, why is Nurse Brannigan not on the list? And where's the doctor who should be taking care of this damn patient? Strickland!
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Doctor.
Tell me, Thoreau, what's the real cause of your dislike for Dr. Ackroyd?
He refuses to admit that your blood transfusion technique is the only way to save Mr. Fiddick. I'm convinced we must use it.
What Dr. Ackroyd really said is that you lack the skill to perform this operation efficiently. Is there anything you have to say about this?
It's a false conceit. Dr. Ackroyd secretly envies your reputation. His jealousy blinds him. I'm not the real target here.
Are you sure you're not the one with issues? This damn whole fucking hospital's a mess.
Have you heard any talk of blackmail going on in the hospital?
If you're running some official inquiry, you had better question the patients. They know more than the staff, especially old Miss Jones.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Well, I already asked Nurse Jones, but, well, she didn't really have much to say, except everyone was whores and you're all idiots. Alright, where is Nurse Crane? 'Cause apparently she's the next option. Oh, no, the game's telling me where Nurse Crane is, right? Maybe? I think so. Nurse Brannigan. And oh, she's down here somewhere. Oh, hello, sir.
What must I do? Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but... well, we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats. Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend.
Yep. Watching rats eat people who are dying for next to you from grenades and gunfire. If you don't have a fear, I'd be amazed.
I have all the information I need for now.
Thank you.
And I will talk to you later, because I'm trying to eavesdrop on people.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Oh well, nurse, what seems to be going on here? looks like she's running her own little medical thing outside of somewhere else. I don't think that's not illegal or anything, right? It should be fine. Wait, didn't you say your friend was stuck or something? Alright, that might not be here. Is it here? Well, I don't see any symbol for it. I'm just gonna have to be careful and look around.
He's locked the door behind him. I need to find another way to follow him.
Oh. Well, he didn't last long. Looks like you won't be able to use that voucher. Yeah, he did.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Yeah, I think that's an understatement. And looks like we have skulls here, and may as well unlock it now. I'm gonna forget, have to go around later in case I have to go back down here. Don't let me kill you painlessly. Oh well. Oh, no stamina. This is gonna hurt. Nope. I ended up killing him. Alright, well, I'm not too high level, so I can still use the healing thing. Is that doesn't work on percentages, that works on a fixed amount of health. So as I get more health, yeah, that's gonna become useless eventually. But not today. Today it shall heal! Well, sounds like there's somebody alive down here at least, so... Huh? Looks like that's where our new friend was dragged off to. He's definitely dead, so it's not him. It's probably the guy the other guy was talking about. The guy, the other guy, that the other guy, that the other guy was talking about. I'm kidding. Yep. Careful, endangered citizens may not survive the next night. Go check on them. Ah, there's some entrances right here.
I don't want to die here. I want to see the sky, feel the fresh air.
Hello, and yes, he has something to say. He doesn't want to die. There, you're not gonna die. You can stop crying now. There. Although why you crawl into a sewer is beyond me.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay, I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to help you. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Yes, please. Stop hanging out in the sewers. During an epic... Why? I don't care what argument you're having with your friends. This is definitely not the answer. I almost forgot to check that. Ooh. Good thing I got it. Damn. It's good equipment, right? It's good meds right there. Make stuff with that. With the medicines. Okay, yeah, I was going this way. Yeah, I picked up some shotgun shells. And we know there are shotguns. Yeah, I kind of remember the stun
This is despicable.
Well, you're not eating a person, so... The Band of the Dragon. There. Pause and read at your own leisure. Well, I really don't feel it. It takes up too much time. The fuck is that?
What sort of creature is this?
Is it a werewolf or something? Oh, he grabbed it. Oh, please don't rip my head off. Hey, apparently you don't like bullets. Ah, I'm the better bludger. Maybe. I don't know. And the most annoying part about fighting in this game is there's no way to just reload the gun. Now, you could just make it so if I hold down the button, it reloads or something. I do any other quests in this game, I am going to have to level up. This guy is 3 levels above me. Oh fuck. Nope, he got me. Stop ripping it. I'm not tasty. I spent the night in a mass grave. I probably smell like shit. Definitely see this being used as a setting for more vampire games in the future. There's a lot of vampires.
Here's what's left of him. Not a lot to check, but I should anyway.
Oh, by not a lot, you mean just literal bones.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Oh. Get some rats. Because, well, health regenerates over time. It won't go past the red line. Gotta fix that up yourself. And before I go to Whitechapel, I definitely need to rest. Wait, there are just skulls underneath the bridge to the hospital? Oh, I'm on the other side. Okay. So, for a second I thought it was right here. It's like, what the fuck are these people doing? You're all fired. But nope. Yeah, I can walk this way, so I don't have to worry about that. And we're gonna go take a nap. Because I don't want to get ripped apart by giant wolf things. Yeah, I don't even know what the damn species is. The whole vampire act. She ain't a vampire. She's just a crazy lady. Let's sleep now. I need that boosts. And I'm definitely not gonna put it into one of these random things. Although more bullets would be nice. The following night. Oh. Major district events. Every night. Health. Loretta Swansboro. Oh, that was the example. Okay. Oh, yep, I cured them. And the health status of the district went up a bit. Yeah, that went down slightly. He needs a fatigue thing. I should go down to the docks at some point. Oh, you have a headache. I don't know how to cure headaches yet. Yeah, it looks like Nurse Crane is the... See, this is the pillar. If this goes down, everyone else is almost basically screwed. And I don't know where this is yet. Anyway, now let's just... I haven't broken down this stuff a bit. What did we get? Oh, that was a stick weapon. Oh, wait a sec. This does stun damage, right? Oh no, wait. This still parries. think it would be nice to switch out for a two-handed weapon since I didn't use one last time I played this. But that's all the time we have for this episode, so thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you like. Want to come subscribe? Remember to follow me on Twitter for channel updates, pictures of dogs and cats, and whatever else I decide to put up there. So goodbye, humans. Not humans alike, and good whatever applies to you.